If you're thinking about making the move to the Weddington, North Carolina area, or you're a resident here in Weddington and you want current information about the real estate market, this is the video for you. I'm going to cover the past 30 days, current information on the Weddington real estate market, covering a variety of stats so you can get more information while I break them down for you. I'm Steve Jarrell with the Longleaf Group here in Weddington. I live here in Weddington, so excited to share this information with you. Definitely share your comments below, feedback, love to hear it. But let's jump in and let's cover the current market in Weddington. So Weddington over the past 30 days, month of data, has had 13 homes that have closed or have sold in the greater Weddington area. And as a Weddington resident, or those that live here know, Weddington can be a little tricky if you're just looking at stats to know it's Weddington or Matthews or even Waxhaw because of the postal code that the US mail uses, that you may have a Matthews address, but it's technically within Weddington. So we're considering all of the areas that are taxed as a Weddington location or home. So that's what we're basing this on, which is really, the best way to go about doing this, other than you can't go by schools because there are areas outside of Weddington that go to Weddington schools and aren't technically in Weddington. So with all that said, there were 13 homes that closed, ranging from $555,000 to $1.725 million. So there's two stories of the transactions that have closed in the Weddington area, and we'll tell both of those sides of what the market is telling us from the past 30 days. So 7 of those 13 homes went from on the market to under contract in less than 10 days. The other 5 took over 110 days or over 100 days. So you have homes that are going super quickly, those that are taking longer. And it's not to be unexpected for homes that are priced higher to take a little longer, especially when you're getting over $1 million. But even still, with the Weddington market, some of these higher priced homes still will go quick. It just goes to show the speed, or the unique market that Weddington has to have the speed of closings, and the homes that are taking longer are definitely either overpriced, or, like I said, are priced high and are going to take longer as it is. So we have the tale of what's going on in the difference in these time frames, and at a higher price point for a home to go, as many of these homes, over half, going under 10 days, that's pretty crazy. And that's what the Weddington market has going on. So let's dive a little deeper, going through the transactions in the area. So let's look at what closed at $550,000 in the Weddington market, as hot as it is. Well, it's a 1978 bungalow home that sold in Weddington. So you're looking at a home that is on the lower end of the price point, and is also from a desirability for the area, is not on the highest end of things. The other end of the homes like I mentioned, the $1.725 million, you're looking at a brand new build in the Luna Estates area. And if you're not familiar with Luna Estates, I'll mention a couple times because quite a bit of the inventory in Weddington is comprised of the community. And these are right on Weddington Matthews Road at Cox Road, and this is obviously a higher price point, and it also took about 60 days for it to close, or I should say for it to go under contract. And that typically has to do with when they're hitting the market, new construction. A lot of times they're put on the market before they're completed, and people are buying the homes before they're obviously completed. But that time frame obviously plays into the time on market. but you'll notice some of the higher end price points are definitely going to take longer overall to go from listed to under contract to sold. Not surprising, the median home price for homes that have sold in Weddington between March and April is over $1 million, $1.039 million, and not surprising for the Weddington market for it to be over $1 million, because typically, as I mentioned, you're dealing with new builds currently that are going on, as well as the larger lots that Weddington comprises of overall, and just the overall higher price point. So that median price point over $1 million, and overall you're going to have much more inventory continue to come on the market. That's now the norm to be over $1 million, and anything less than that is not going to be the usual overall. But we are still seeing homes that are coming into the $800,000-$900,000 mark, and anything in between, as we saw with the $500,000 home, just depends on the state of the home and the layout, and obviously you're going to have a different amount of buyers interested.